If you say pro-persuasion, stuff it, shove it. We are absolutely going to make sure as many Territorians as possible are vaccinated.
Do you think at all that your rhetoric around calling people anti-vaxxers, some of whom were vaccinated, has had an impact at all on vaccine take-up in parts of the Territory?
No, and I'll repeat it. If you are anti-mandate, you are absolutely anti-vax. I don't care what your personal vaccination status is. If you support, champion, give a green light, give comfort to, support anybody who argues against the vaccine, you are an anti-vaxxer, absolutely. Your personal vaccination status is utterly irrelevant. If you campaign against the mandate, if you campaign against people being vaccinated in vulnerable settings, teachers in classrooms, I'll be really clear, at that point in time, people were actually supporting the idea of a teacher being unvaccinated in a remote community classroom with kids who cannot be vaccinated. I reject that utterly, and I still reject it. And if you are out there in any way, shape or form campaigning against this mandate, you are absolutely anti-vax. If you say pro-persuasion, stuff it, shove it. We are absolutely going to make sure as many Territorians as possible are vaccinated. That is our best protection against this thing. And if you look at the Doherty modelling that's only come out since, that says if you double dose 80 in remote communities, 5 and up, I think you'll see our vaccine mandate is absolutely crucial to protecting lives, particularly Aboriginal lives. And I will never back away from supporting vaccines, and anyone out there who comes for the mandate, you are anti-vax. There's obviously a lot of crap spreading about the Centre for National Resilience. As we all know, Howard Springs is the gold standard facility in Australia for COVID quarantine and care. Thousands and thousands of Australians have stayed there. Footy stars and rappers have stayed there. It's where our Olympians quarantined. It's Australia's best, which is why it's also used for our first Australians. So I urge people not to worry about the insane, unhinged stuff that's spreading online, and that overwhelmingly comes from people who don't live here and know nothing about us. 99.99% of the BS that's flying around the internet about the Territory is coming from flogs outside the Territory, mostly America, Canada and the UK. People who have nothing better to do than make up lies about us because their own lives are so small and so sad. We don't need to pay any more attention to them. We don't need to listen to them. Listen instead to the powerful words of the traditional owners from yesterday. They said, "We are in lockdown because we are in the biggest fight of our lives. We are trying to keep safe. We are trying to do the right thing by the community and Catherine. You are doing the right thing. We are so, so grateful that you are, and we cannot wait to see you again on the other side of this. We all know what this is for. We are trying to protect the oldest continuous living culture on the planet. We have tens of thousands of years of history, law, custom and song to keep alive. And if anybody thinks that we are going to be distracted or intimidated by tinfoil hat wearing tossers sitting in their parents' basements in Florida, then you do not know us Territorians." Thank you.
This is an historic moment for the tribal people of this country. So we have served on to the Supreme Court. The Sheriff's Office and the Supreme Court have stamped the documents as received that Michael Gunner is going to be charged for malfeasance and misfeasance of his duties. These are the most major charges that you can do on a public official. So he has been served all these documents. Now they have been submitted into the Supreme Court of the Northern Territory. Good luck, Michael Gunner.